So we're at the AFSA trade show right now. I'm here with Jim McHugh.
Hello.
We're at the AGF manufacturing booth. So I wanted to give a little spotlight to some of my friends in the industry. So want to give me a little rundown or a little highlights, couple products?
We got a couple new products this year. Very happy about. We have a new one here. It's our model 7000L. I'll hold it up here.
Which is right here too, right?
It's right here. You can show it. Zoom in there. It's a factory set pressure relief valve that uses that little hex key that takes the cover off of a flow switch to lock it closed. So you can install the relief valve when you install the test and drain. You don't have to come back after you've done the hydrostatic test. You can do the hydrostatic test against this.
Wow.
Then when you want, you just pull the key out and the relief valve is set.
Wow.
So that's a new product.
Cool.
That'll be rolled out across. It's available now. We're actually sending out our the AGF riser packs, which you see in the kind of the left-hand side there.
Yeah.
Our pre-assembled risers. We send them out now fully assembled with the relief valves on.
Oh, wow.
So it really makes it a little easier for everybody.
Wow.
Another new product we have, which we're very excited about, is our flood eliminator.
It's on the drum drip, right?
Yep. So what the flood eliminator is, this little valve here, as you see, it goes on top of a low point drain.
Yeah.
And what happens is, if you have a low point drain that freezes and breaks and it loses its air pressure, that's going to, of course, dump the air out of the system. That's going to allow water to come in the system. Once water comes into this unit, it snaps it closed.
You see the inside of that thing.
See the down inside it? See that little surface area inside there?
Oh, yeah.
So that is going to snap closed, and it's going to protect any flooding coming out.
That's great.
And then what happens is, so now you're going to get about 8 ounces. You're going to get a small drip of water through the unit. Okay, no catastrophic flooding.
Sure.
The repair contractor comes onto the job site. First thing he does, he turns off the inbound water supply.
Right.
He typically opens up the main riser off the dry valve. The minute he closes off that inbound water supply, it just takes the pressure off the system. These things snap open and work like drain valves.
No way.
So
that's
it'll cause no impeding of your drain. And then, of course, we have all of our purge and vent product line.
Oh, yeah. The new requirement in NFPA 13, right?
Most popular product on the market right now is our model 7930 ECA. So with the 7930 ECA, it comes pre-assembled on an end cap unit.
Oh, wow.
So this is the most space-saving. It gets your installed height under 5 inches. So if you're doing an ESFR job, where you're concerned about a 7-inch height from the top of the pipe to the bottom of the roof deck, it's the only air vent on the market that fits.
Wow. And then you can attach a drain line to this.
You could put a drain line, that's not a requirement.
Right.
So we offer actually a couple different devices you can attach to this. We have the validator, a new requirement in NFPA 25 2022. You will be required to test all air vents and make sure they're clean and working. So we now are the only ones that actually have a testable air vent.
I like the whistle.
Yep, and that's basically all it is. It's a train whistle.
Funny.
So the advantage all our air vents have, they have this extra purge cap valve. So you can do a rapid air dump or a vacuum breaker. It also gives you a place to attach your garden hose connection so you can clean out your strainer, because again, that's in NFPA 25.
So 25 in the 2023 edition that's being developed now.
Yep. It's going to require that you will have to test, clean, and flush all of your air vents.
Annual?
5 year.
All right.
Same as the strainer.
That's
same as the strainer.
That makes sense.
Because all automatic air vents have strainers.
How are you going to get? I guess it's a 5 year. You got to get up there somewhere, right? Yeah. Well, I mean, they got to be maintained since they came out and they're being installed. So, right? You can't just leave them in there.
Exactly. So let me see what else we got.
I'm very intrigued in this guy right here.
So this is a great example of why we haven't been at trade shows for 2 years. Because Jim actually forgot to bring the keys to unlock this. So
I know what's inside it. But,
yeah. So what we got going on here? These are in our collect and drain product line. We make 3 versions of this now. Yeah. Version 1, which you see here, it's a heated drum drip. It has a temperature gauge. It'll tell you the internal temperature. It'll blink and chirp to tell you when it's full, but it's heated. The big advantage here is it can go down to negative 40 degrees and the system won't freeze and break. The next version up from this one is our model 5450. Fits in the same cabinet. It's a self-maintaining low point drain.
Yes, the auto dump.
No. What it does is, for every drip that goes into it, one drip can drop out of it. It always has a maintenance amount of water of about maybe a cup and a half of water in it. and then it uses a drain drip.
Wow.
So at 70% volume, the water's diverted over to a secondary drain.
Sure.
Every drip in, drip drops out. And then we have our model 5500, which is a fully electronic.
That's the monitored one, right?
Right. That's the one. They're all monitored, but the electronic one has full automatic mode, and it'll automatically, using electric motor valves.
Yeah.
It uses 2 electric motor valves. When it senses it's 85% full, the top electric valve closes. When that senses it's fully closed, it sends a signal down, which opens the bottom one. When it's fully empty, that one closes, sends power up, and reopens that one.
Gotcha.
It can be done in a full automatic mode, and it can be done in semi-automatic mode. The semi-automatic mode, if you don't want somebody to actually initiate it, you can just come up and touch the light with your finger, and that will cycle the units.
Now,
So,
what I would love to do is have that talk to the internet.
So
to automatically send the service technician out.
Yes.
And that's where my head's at with spec,
any of the products that you see like this, between this product, we make a device for our air vent. We already have a product under development that will tell you the condition of the air vent, if it wasn't working properly, things like that. It's going to say, hey, trouble alert. I'm not actually dumping air.
Hook to the fire alarm?
Well, you'd want it to talk to the fire panel to tell me this device is not working out.
I want to avoid the fire panel. That's my goal.
In this unit, all 3 versions of this unit, and in this unit, you have dry contacts. It'll do anything you want.
Do everything. Right. I guess you could.
We do have a contractor who has these units bypassing the fire panel, and it's actually calling his service department.
Oh, no way.
Telling his service department which unit needs to be serviced.
Wow.
So we do have a contractor that is doing that exactly.
Cool. That's great.
So that's what's keeping us busy nowadays.
That's awesome. Well, thanks, Jim.
Always
for coming on the podcast, and I'll be working my way around the show here in a second.